Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Dread from 2009. It's from the 4th After Dark Horrorfest, is directed by Anthony DeBlasi, and stars Jackson Rathbone and Hanae Steen. Welcome to the 2010 After Dark Horrorfest, more commonly referred to as Horrorfest 4, which is what we'll be calling it because the by-year thing is just confusing at this point, so there. Simplified. Are we happy? Great. Moving on. Dread comes to us from a short story by Hellraiser and Nightbreed scribe Clive Barker. In an interview, Clive has been captured saying that this is one of his most personal stories because he lost his hearing for a while as a child, and he based the Quaid character on a similar douchebag from his past. And we've got to focus on the character of Quaid a bit because I feel he is one of the best villains in horror cinema. His continued existence and persistence is so frustrating to me, and I think it's because I knew two Quaids of my own. One, a fuckface boss I used to have in my 20s. The other, a friend that I recently wised up and severed ties with before he fully Quaided up, let's say. But I don't want this whole review to be tied to those two individuals, so let's focus on other aspects of Dread. I guess the one thing that stands out most to me about Dread is the utter filth of it. Every corner of the frame feels dirty and grimy and just, can someone get me a bottle of hand sanitizer, please? The aesthetic of the film reminds me of the washed-out ickiness of the first three Saw films, Saw 3 specifically, and everything about the house on Paper Street in Fight Club. And this is a conscious choice for the character to live this way because he clearly has money to burn, and he must. But this aesthetic helps drive home the themes of the film, that this fear study is a student project that turns into something extremely ugly. And that stake scene at the end makes me want to vom every time I see it. Beyond that scene is an even uglier ending, but the music choice and way it's presented, it's almost this disgustingly elegant thing. I don't know. Like I said, it was really hard to write this review because the whole movie I was focused on my former fuckface boss who reminded me completely of the Quaid character. He was such a piece of shit. Grr. Arg. When it comes to grading Dread though, it's gonna be a B from me. It's good, and if you can handle some extreme non-gory psychological shit, I suggest you try it out for yourself. Join me tomorrow as I review a film that really did not age well called The Final. See y'all then.